Hey, glad you could make it. Now, first, do me a favor and pick which game you want to play.
No, look at... Where's old man? He's been licking the top of the donut.
I wasn't even near it, boy.
Jack, okay? Nobody realizes how brilliant it is. You know that question about
Okay,
the
great.
Nazi? Hard at the end.
So, how many people do we have?
It's brilliant.
Where did you...
Oh, poor you. You don't have any friends today. Oh, well, let's have your name.
Over there.
Standby booth?
Yeah.
That one
All
over
right.
there with the...
Your buzzer will be the letter B. That's B as in 28-8 baud modem.
For that kind of thing.
You got something to back that up there, Sparky? Yeah, I didn't think so.
20 seconds.
All right, pay attention. People screw this up all the time. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
10.
Have a good one.
9. Get rid of the desktop, please. 7. 6. Let's go to 5. 4. 3.
Mr. Vivid hair pieces are available at all fine salons and garden centers. It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. Well, all right. I'm glad to see you could make it. I appreciate you tuning in for my very last episode. Yeah, I know. You're going to miss me. But hey, let's not get all sentimental, okay? This is the last I want to hear about it. Instead, let's get right into our Foolin' Around episode. I don't want any weepy goodbyes. I just want some heavy breathing and hard pounding on the keyboard. You know, something filthy to remember you by. Kiss, kiss. Okay, you ready to go? Let's do it. All right, pick a category.
Question number 1.
I believe this one is called I Speak Goodly. You give me a right answer, I'll give you $3,000. Pencils ready. Let's do it. If you don't never, ever get questions right, ever, which of the following is technically true? You never get them right, you sometimes get them right, you always get them wrong, or, you don't know, you failed English. According to all the negatives in that sentence, you would get some questions right at least sometimes. Unless you never ever don't get not the what's it sometimes, neither nor always but before never, in which case this answer would not be correct. But I don't need to tell you that, do I? Time to pick a category. Well, what do we have here? I love you like Lenny loves rabbits. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. Ready? Here's the question. Why do fools fall in love? Love doesn't... It's all biology, baby. Love is actually caused by a hormone called I like to moan. Yeah, in fact, I was actually getting injections of that stuff for a little while. But I had to stop after that nasty little incident with my parakeet. The court says I'm not allowed to talk about it. Give me a category.
Question 3.
For your viewing pleasure, sounds of silence mixed with voices in my head. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Okay, since it's the Fooling Around episode, I thought I would share some stories with you about my, experiences. Like the time in high school with that girl in the walk-in fridge in the cafeteria. Or maybe that other time with the other girl in the dumpster behind the 7-Eleven. Oh, then there was that time after a date in the back seat while my mom was driving us home. Ah, yes. Youth, huh? Oh, by the way, how much of your life did I just... Damn it! I knew I should have made this a fill-in-the-blank. I mean, I'm not accusing you of guessing or anything. It's just that, well, Oh, look at the time. Gotta move on. All right, I need a category.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to 4.
I believe this one is called Yair Iga in Wienerstang. We're playing for $3,000 this time. Oh, hell. This one's in the funny talk. All right, I'll have to give it my best shot. You ready? Damn, you must be in some kind of big hurry. I'll tell you what, I won't waste your time reading the question then. Liar. You big liar. You knew that answer. You saw this one before. You sat there. You know somebody who works here. Fine. Fine. Here, take the freaking cash. Like it's real. Welcome back. It's time to play round 2 where the values are doubled. You ready? Good, we're starting. Time to pick a category. Well, I hope you're all rested up because you're about to take on a Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat is your dog is smarter than you are. Now, listen very carefully. Oh, you already know how to play. Fine. You got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. Sound 1, can you hear it or not? Sound 2. Sound 3. Sound 4. Sound 5. Sound 6. One more. Sound 7. Last one. That'll do it. Perfect. And with time to spare, no less. Here you go. Congratulations. Let's move on. All right, pick a category. This category is known as Sweet John 3:16, Never Been Kissed. You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. Let's see how you handle this one. Given the discovery religious scholars made in early 1999, hey, mark those calendars, this past February, an international team of Bible, Torah, and Quran scholars determined that all of their respective religious books point to December 8th, 1999 as the day of the apocalypse. So, you know that hotel room you booked for your big millennium party? You might want to see if you can get that deposit back. Give me a category.
7, lucky 7.
We're calling this one Milton Friedman and Pussy Galore. And this one's going to be worth $6,000. Hey, have you heard of this band, the John Spencer Blues Explosion? Lots of noise, can't make out the lyrics? Well, which album by the John Spencer Blues Explosion most likely elaborates the theories of 19th century economist John Spencer? Acme, Orange, Now I Got Worry, or Extra Wit? John Spencer came up with the orange theory about the supply and demand of warm weather agricultural crops like, well, I can't think of one. Well, this is interesting. It says here that the theory states that an early freeze will drive up the demand for incomprehensible rock lyrics. Huh. You know, I wouldn't have thought the two would have been related, but there you go. All right, I need a category.
2, 4, 6, 8. Question 8 is jailbait. Go 8.
Coming at you. I'll say this one last time. There is no Jenny here. Heads up, this one's going to be $6,000. Heads up, here it comes. Okay, Speedy Speederson, why don't we just see how you can answer it without the question? Oh, come on. You got that right? Come on. What? What are you sleeping with somebody who works at Jellyvision? Nobody makes me look stupid. God, except me. Time to pick a category.
Aloha, question number 9.
This category is known as My Spine, and this one's worth $6,000. Okay, so Shakespeare in Love wins Best Picture. Every kid under the sun has seen Romeo and Juliet. And all these other Shakespeare works are being filmed, right? Well, Bard fans, tell me this. Damn, you must be in some kind of big hurry. I'll tell you what, I won't waste your time reading the question then. All right, how did you do that? That's completely weird. There's no possible way you could have known the answer. You're creeping me out, man. It's totally spooky. Just don't touch me. Oh. Welcome back. It's time to play round 3. All right, if everybody's ready, let's do it. All right, pick a category.
10 fingers and 10 toes. Would you like to have a cheap cigar?
We're calling this one Props Out to all the little piggies in the house, and this one's worth $2,000. Oh, fantastic. Looks like whatever genius typed this next question had their hands moved over a key to the right on the keyboard and didn't bother to correct it. Yeah, this ought to be fun. Good luck trying to decipher this. Okay, Speedy Speederson, why don't we just see how you can answer it without the question? Liar. You big liar! You knew that answer! You saw this one before! You sat there! You know somebody who works here! Fine. Fine. Here, take the freaking cash. Like it's real. Give me a category.
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 is 11.
For your enjoyment, we finally got a piece of the pie. You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. Think fast. It's question time. Given a point P, r, theta, to determine the Cartesian coordinates of P, you'd use the formulas x equals r cosine theta and y equals r sine theta. And if P isn't dead, you better have a banana. I mean, particularly when you take into account the high level of potassium in bananas and the naughty subtext of the Cartesian coordinates, right? Oh, that's what fooling around is all about, baby. All right, I need a category.
Well, let's delve into question 12.
For your viewing pleasure, the key to everything. And this one's going to be worth $6,000. All right, I hope you're familiar with typing because, well, you're going to have to do a little bit here. Buzz in and tell me what finishes this ancient, mysterious sequence of letters. Damn, you must be in some kind of big hurry. I'll tell you what, I won't waste your time reading the question then. Oh, come on, you got that right? Come on, what are you sleeping with somebody who works at Jellyvision? Nobody makes me look stupid. God, except me. Yeah, you're pretty sharp. The answer is right there under your nose, and you caught it. I bet that movie Baby Geniuses is based on your childhood, right? Time to pick a category. Okay, Flesh Nut Slit Slime Snore.
It's time for a Tinkerlick Test Drum.
Let's see if you can make some sense out of this gibberish category. Love among the office supplies. The opening value of this gibberish question is $10,000. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Okay, take yourself a look and tell me with what cliché does this gibberish phrase rhyme? Rev me stick. Go for it. Type in your answer and hit return. Man, I wish somebody would have told me earlier that there's a book on how to be funny. I've been doing it the hard way all these years. You know that kick me sign thing? That was mine. All right, pick a category.
Ain't no love like number 14.
This one's called Practical Jokes with Subtitles, and this one's worth $6,000. Oh boy, looks like April Fool fever has infected the local artsy-fartsy movie theater. If the projectionist at the local art movie house splices together Enchanted April and Henry Fool, which Henry Fool is about an ex-con who inspires a small group of down-and-out people. Enchanted April is about, I'm sorry. It's about somebody in Italy, something like that. I don't know. But you put them together, oh yeah, you got a lot of people who are going to be demanding their money back. Welcome to the Jack Attack. When you see two words on, oh, you already know how to play. Well then here's your clue. This is my letter to the world. And no, the world has never written to me. Or maybe it has. I've moved a lot. It might be being forwarded. the game. Wow, that was an exciting game. It was a real thrill. You're the best player we've had by far. Now do me a favor, will you? Look to your left, now look to your right, now repeat after me.
You don't know Jack!
Howdy, kids. This is Pecos Bucky here, telling you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of You Don't Know Jack the Netshow. Woohoo! And they didn't even pay me to say this. Woohoo!
Nice work, people. Cue the commercials, all right? Hey, Cookie, are we doing this again?
If you want to play again, just let me know.
No, look at... Where's old man? He's been licking the top of the donuts.
I wasn't even near it, boy.
Oh, all right.
Nobody
See ya.
realizes how brilliant